Welcome back, everyone, to Baldur's Gate 3. This is Very Melon Man, and we're going to be playing Patch 8 today, but we're also going to be playing it with mods enabled. So, we played our Tiefling as our very first Baldur's Gate 3 character. Then we did a half-elf, half-drow. Basically meaning we did elf and drow. No, wait. We did Dragonborn as our second character. Then we did half-elf and half-drow, which is basically playing an elf and a drow. Not as reactive as I was hoping for, but I'm not expecting that much for this game because it's already really damn great. So, I was looking for another class to play. I didn't want to do human. Pure elf holds no appeal to me whatsoever. And I have nothing against the short races, but I didn't want to play any of the short races right now. So I was left with half orc or Githyanki. And Githyanki is just straight up a class I was not expecting to even be in a game like Baldur's Gate 3 to begin with. So, we will be playing as a Githyanki in our fourth character. This isn't literally the fourth time I've ever played Baldur's Gate 3. I've spent a lot of time off camera playing tons of other characters, both modded and unmodded. So, Patch 8 dropped a new subclass for all 12 of the vanilla classes. And I think what I want to do... Hexblade is definitely kind of nuts for a level 1 dip. Bind Hexed Weapon. Bind to your main hand weapon. Its damage becomes magical. Cannot drop through it. You become proficient in rolling array. We attack the weapon because it can't. Blade's Curse. As its curse, but heart, your general sense target gain bonus equal to proficiency bonus. Then we need to roll a critical hit while attacking. Target is reduced by 1. You get shield immediately. Awesome. Grapple Smite. Hex Warrior gain proficiency use of medium armor, shields, and martial weapons. You also gain Bind Hex Weapon, which lets you use a charisma modifier instead of strength and dexterity. Attacking with weapons that you're proficient with. Alright. Shield, Wrathful Smite. But yeah, being able to make weapon rolls with a spell casting or social status is really good. Which is basically the actual reason we want Hexblade, but... I'm using a mod called... I'm using a mod that lets you pick your starting deity, regardless of whatever class you have at the beginning of the game. This will allow me to enhance my roleplay capabilities by allowing my Githyanki to start out as a Blackith worshiper. After that, Perchance soldier. So we're playing a straight up Gif Yankee, so the main thing that makes a lot of sense for our character here since we're going with a Hexblade Warlock, the main thing I want to go with is something that allows my character to feel like Guild Artisan is more like a power gaming move, so you can get bonuses to Persuasion and Insight, but we're just gonna be soldiers in the military, like a certain Gif Yankee. We don't need that much rank actually. We can put charisma at 16. I guess it depends on if we want to do like 16 and put an ability score increase down there. We have Tasha's feats, so we can do better than that. Yeah, okay. Now the main event, the appearance. We are Gif Yankee, so we only have the small body type equivalent. That's not super important.
Where to next?
What was that?
Let's hope the
Hells, something just woke up.
beware.
It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
More of the... There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Yeah, I might as well go with that. Anyway, we're using my faces. Modded male Gif Yankee faces. This is like the only Gif Yankee to ever to have a beard. But we're gonna stick with Gif Yankee that don't have beards. Yeah, we'll stick with this because it looks like the tone I want. Eye color. Flame lights. Brow pink. Damn, you got some big eyes. Tess looks odd to you, okay. Damn. Uh, Alright, let's see here. And hairstyle. New masculine, new Githyanki, and Goblin specific hairstyles. Really. Fancy booyah. Goth Sarai. Oh, hey. The Voss Hawk. But we don't want to... It is... I really dislike how much better it looks. It's like the one thing I really would have liked. But... Okay, we'll go with Fancy Booyog. Orthus.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Alright. All things considered, we can get into the meat of the game now.
Finally free. I must find my kin.
And that's what happens when you, basically, that's what happens when you,
Dead. Good.
Mind Flayer Parasites Restaurant. So we're playing with multiple mods installed that will enhance the game's difficulty for me, as well as add new items in the open world for me to loot. So in addition to patch 8 giving everyone new classes to play with, this is basically going to be a brand new game.
We are trapped. Yes, The exposed brain quivers in You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Please. Before they return! They return.
We are Githyanki, Githyank scum. We will destroy you while you're vulnerable. Yeah, so we're gonna roleplay a lot of Githyanki stuff. Because what's the point of picking a freaky alien class like this if you don't sincerely get into the idea of acting like they would? Oh, I was missing the face paint. That's what I was missing. Your Githyanki eyes look weird.
Abomination. This is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face.
A little bit weird.
Seen through the Gith's eyes.
Right? No, I'm not saying it's weird. No, not weird.
You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Alright, so then, what do you suggest? Because you already know who you are my kin.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Hitaka, yeah. So, extra normal enemies in every encounter. This is the first mod you're seeing here. Every battle will now have additional random mobs for us to fight against. Hexblade Curse. Curse target. Everything to rest. Booming Blade. But then there's also Eldritch Blast. I don't have a weapon, so my only choice here is to use Old Faithful here. Well, I have a weapon, it's just not a good one. Could Booming Blade.
Time to strike. Taste my fury.
Tap of Lazel over there. Thing. Ooh, that hurt. Dang, that hurt. So as you can see here, the dangers of fighting this type of thing. Make yourselves very well known. And we're gonna heal, because I don't have any choice here.
Victory awaits.
Cool. We're gonna have Pommel Strike.
Let my name be known.
Yes, we'll shield. Let's see. Imp casts Firebolt on Vorthos. Imp needs 13 to hit. Yeah! I have shield up. That is why the shield is so cool. Oh, I used up my spell slot.
Time to strike. You bow or you break.
Okay. Now we'll use Booming Blade to see what it's like. Strike with your weapon, inflicting foe with resistance that hurts him for 1/8 thunder damage they move.
Strike you down.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now,
There.
to the helm.
The Battle War of Chaos is for another mod I liked using. We're not going to be seeing it here because it's mostly just random chance. So why we're seeing more Mind Flayer parasites, for those of you who are wondering why we're seeing those. Because one of the mods we're using lets me find more resources in the open world. And as I've played and beaten this game 3 times without mods, I have nothing...
It won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Alright. Short scimitar. Finesse weapon. Short sword. Finesse weapon. Sure.
Mind Flayer machinery. Better watch what I touch.
It's Shadowheart.
Don't waste time on Istik. We must go.
Look for magic worker. Don't know what kind. Now we'll use another one of our mods that allows me to use all of these types of dice. For dice customization. Like, seriously, I like dice mods, but you need one mod to give you this many types of dice at once to make them worth using. Otherwise, you're just wasting your 100 mod slot.
Ruins. You feel them drawing energy from the console.
So how are we going to roleplay this? Specifically,
Satisfied? We need to go.
that thing's magically linked to a console. Let's see what I can do.
Hurry, please.
The console appears dormant.
Describe the device, the glyph you sensed.
The console hums to life.
Then the console.
Suddenly, you feel it. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes.
Will the pod open?
Connection. Authority.
Do I do anything else?
Feel the biomechanical brain. A shiver runs across your mind.
My warlock senses were tingling.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her.
I mean, don't thank me yet. I'm gonna be very rude to you in a quick second. Isn't Asmongold kind of a dick? What the hell?
You're a Gith. Why did you help me?
A curious tone for one who owes her life to me.
Not so curious. I've heard what Gith are like. Still, you did free me. We both need all the help we can get. Let's try to get off this thing together.
First you beg for help, then cast suspicion on me, and now you want to join me. You are an odd one.
I suppose I am. Fitting company for a decidedly odd situation, wouldn't you say? We both need to get off this thing. Let's help each other.
What could I actually possibly know of my people?
I know enough. But I'll risk it over certain death.
Come with me then.
One moment.
So, yeah, it's more like if you're... The way I'm playing this character is that he sensed the magic within the pod to begin with.
Finally. Let us make for the helm.
We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on.
Alright, then. I don't see a room here. I'm not mad at you. You can get out of the situation. Yep. Else. But it's like fairy tale. Fairy tales. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. But that's a different thing entirely. We're just getting here to get this. And that's that.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
That was a key item that you could optionally use if you didn't do what I did. I don't know if the other casting classes can actually just unlock the pod without it.
That's not going to work.
Because we don't have any need to do that anymore. Alright then. Let's get out of here.
We are nearing the helm.
Hoop cane yank.
Yeah, sure. Okay. As usual. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what's up with my user menu, but okay. Yeah, we had a deal.
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it.
Alright. Let's actually take the advice and bounce. Ash. Oh, no strength. Also,
These boots have seen everything.
okay. Okay. Provides opportunity to attack. Leap. And dash.
On the move.
With the extra encounters mod, this entire location looks like a much more hectic battlefield than it does in the original. Look at this. It generally looks like a massive battle that we actually have to run away from now. Yeah, sure, shield.
On my way.
Oh no. Ooh. Oh boy.
Seems like the best way. Have to keep going.
Okay. Dash away at me. Come at me, my friend.
Taking position. Focus. I need to reach the transponder.
Okay, we are trying to do that, Lizelle. I mean, my fellow Gif Yankee. That critical miss is really painful. Alright, that.
On I go.
Do I need healing? No, I don't need healing. Good. Well, okay then. We're going to dash. It's kind of amazing how little it takes to ride not to do that, but hey, we're here.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made.
Yeah, we've made it. Dang, we've made it. Odd. There, but then it's like, what's my homebrew?
As you wake,
Oh,
the
right.
tadpole squirms in your skull.
Orient yourself where you should
Chaos
land.
at the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Let's search for this area. Angle the Fisher. What is that artifact you have there?
What are you doing? I'm alive, yes. And speaking of, how are we? True. I remember the ship.
Bad by Ken, did you see her?
She must have run off without us. Seems like I'm more reliable than your own people.
Well, we should look for her. She might be injured worse. Well, now what?
First things first. We need supplies.
Oh, I don't know.
And most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have
Characters
these
like
little monsters in our
Charisma
heads.
but the reason I don't want to talk about it. You want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again
Love
for
it.
freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Alright. Okie dokie. So... Alright. Let me, figure what the deal here is. User interface. Okay. Oh, what's this? About immediately commencing. What is
Better
this?
stay back. One strike can be lethal.
Well, that's
What should I do? On the move.
okay. Alright, guiding bolt. Woo! Oh my god. Yeah, okay, this is just an extra encounter specifically added by the mod. Oh man.
Another step forward.
Too far away for booming blade. Hold up.
Need to act fast. Have to keep going.
Clean combat. Alright. Healing ward. Don't really want to know what happens if we lose someone. Okay. Well, I suggest you don't get too close to this person, this thing. Ugh. Right.
Let's end this. Onward.
No! No! We couldn't save that refugee, clearly. Then again, it's kind of asking us to be able to save this refugee. Giving us this encounter right there is pretty much a huge ask. Grab a drink. I'm very certain it's all yours anyway. These are new NPCs that were added by the extra encounters and mini bosses mods.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Gosh, this place is nice. I get the supernatural roof again. Unfortunately, we couldn't save the third one. Could not save the third one. Get back. Alright. We can level up, though. Hexblade. Alright. Armor. Ghost Rebuke. Why not? And then there's Agonizing Blast. Really, it's like, what else is better than this? Yeah, that's basically it. And that's about it. I'll see you guys next time.